Micah Parsons might be on the block. There's some rumors or reports that, and we've talked about this before. I've said that the Cowboys might need to trade Micah Parsons because if you don't want to pay him the money that he may not be worth, it might be beneficial to trade said player to get assets for him. So, real quick, do you think that the Cowboys should move Micah Parsons?
He's a liability.
Why?
He hasn't performed, and even still, I mean, listen, I'm all about players expressing themselves, but that shit is a detrimental portion of the business when you're in a position where your job is your job.
That podcast shit is nasty work.
That shit is nasty work, and it's at the end of the day, it's like, okay, cool. He might have found a loophole. I'm going to salute somebody that finds a loophole to make some fly shit happen for them, but at the same time, you can't do that shit, and you're not even performing up to the tier.
Yeah, it's a distraction.
That shit even matters.
It's low hanging fruit for people to say, yo, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
You're not focused on what you were focused.
Yeah.
Yo, why don't, if you would have spent 3 more hours studying tape than you did to do this bullshit that you just did, that's cool. But hey, fam, go do that shit. Somebody will tell you that. Go do all that. We're just not gonna pay you no more.
Correct. Whatever money that you're getting from the pod,
yeah, run that. That's
you got
cool.
that.
Yo, how's your pod going?
So we taking that away from your salary that we're going to
when
get.
you're GM or somebody, hey, how's the pod going? It's going
right.
good. Yeah, let's go. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and cut you.
Yeah.
We don't want you here next year, but hey, good luck with the pod, all right, bud?
Yeah. Same thing with Paul George and the Sixers. He's had more podcast episodes than he's played this season.
Who?
That's what I'm saying.
Never heard of him, bro.
So this whole new media shit is for the birds.
Hell
like
no.
Athletes need to just be athletes. I don't like to do the shut up and dribble stuff, but you can do the whole off-season pod. Do the off-season pod.
Hell yeah.
I have no problem with that. Pod as much as you want to pod in the off-season. But when it comes to season, when you heading straight to the mic after you get your ass bust and you have a podcast coming out, I don't want to hear your pod, bro. When I know that you didn't have a great game, who's turning that shit on? Who wants to hear that? So just like how you talked about Aaron Rodgers and the Pat McAfee stuff and how it could be a distraction, how maybe it's soured because they don't know what to expect. The Jets brass can't trust him to not say anything wild, so it's best to not have it around. It's the same thing with Micah Parsons. Just like, yo, dude, like, you have this podcast. Do you want to be a player for us? You want to be the next great, you want to be DeMarcus Ware? You want to be somebody who's a legend, or do you want to just be a new media dude? Like, make up your mind.
And that's the conversation.
Yeah.
It's about bringing control back to the organization that needs to control the people.
The narrative.
Not the narrative. Needs to control the people in their organization.
Yeah. Well,
I need everybody accounted for. Why the fuck are you over here doing this shit? Bro, I don't need you over here. I need you here at practice playing the role that you need to play over here because why? I'm fucking paying you to be over here doing what I asked you to do. Everything else is extra shit. And if your extra shit is getting more light than the shit you're supposed to be doing, we have a problem.
Yo, Bryson coming at me. He said Barry is a 31-year-old college football punter who's played for 5 different schools. Don't throw shots at me because I like to throw my hat into the rink.
Real quick, if Bryson's looking for new management, let him know I definitely watch all his tape. Big fan of his work, and I shoot him a line.
Okay,
one time, I like him.
He's a very talented young man.
Big state of Tennessee, big fan. I love to see it, go a little further.
Yeah, whatever. Okay?
Yeah, I'll send him an email tomorrow.
You send him an email.
Yeah, for sure.
You go ahead and do that.